What an inexplicable, embarrassing moment for Trump and his lawyer as they were left with no choice than to go on their knees to apologize to the judge in the courtroom. Trump brought all this to himself. Let's get right into details. Together with his defense team, Donald Trump had a rather successful day. The former president, Michael Cohen, and David Pecker, the publisher of the National Enquirer, are accused by the prosecution of forming a conspiracy to violate campaign finance laws by securing a deal to catch and kill potentially damaging stories about the Republican candidate in August 2015. Jurors perceived Pecker as lacking clarity on some important details of this meeting. Emil Bove, the Trump campaign's attorney, questioned the witness on cross-examination about why, having earlier informed federal investigators that Hope Hicks was not there. He was now testifying that the then director of the Trump campaign's communications team was in and out of that Trump Tower meeting. The lawyer then gave Bove a paper that he thought would help Pecker remember it. However, it seems that the paper was more of a prop than a supporting document. Judge Juan Merchan accused Bove of misleading the jury after the jurors left the room on Thursday over the prosecution's protests. It's deceptive if there was nothing on the paper, according to Merchan, as HuffPost reported. I'm going to advise you to use extreme caution with that. Bove started to defend himself, but Merchan interrupted. Are you not understanding me, Mr. Bove? That moment, according to lawyer and CNN legal commentator Norm Eisen, erased whatever progress the defense may have made on Thursday. With their cross-examination, the defense, Mr. Bove, Trump's attorney, really got off to a great start, according to Eisen. However, they erred thereafter by producing a document that did not include the facts that the defense counsel claimed. Bove damaged his own credibility in front of the jury rather than proving that 72-year-old Pecker is untrustworthy. Eisen said, "It seemed like an aha moment. However, at this point, the jury will be informed by the judge that it was unfair, undoing all of that good." After Merchan informed Todd Blanche, one of Trump's other lawyers, earlier in the week that he was losing all credibility with the court, former federal prosecutor Harry Litman concurred that it was a horrible time for the defense. During a hearing to determine whether Trump should be held in contempt for breaking a gag order, Blanche received criticism for not providing any case law to back for his assertion that insults directed against witnesses were free speech. Not terrible, but not as awful as "you're losing all credibility," Litman said on social media. The judge informs them that Bove will begin tomorrow with a real embarrassment before the jury. In describing the material he was purportedly using to refresh Pecker's memories, Bove essentially misled them. It undoes the good, if not very detrimental, job he performed, and is a horrible way to start the day. CNN said that Trump's defense lawyer was compelled to apologize for the confusion around the documents and for implying that Pecker had told investigators straight that Hicks had not attended the 2015 meeting when the jury was back in the room the next morning. Bove said on Friday, "I wanted to apologize and move on from that." Once again, on Thursday, yelling broke out during the criminal trial of former President Donald Trump in Manhattan. At one point on Thursday during the trial, Dylan Howard, the former editor-in-chief of the National Enquirer, and an unidentified relative's text exchanges were brought up by Trump's attorney, according to a report by Matthew Russell Lee of the Inner City Press on X, the old Twitter platform. Russell Lee claims that Justice Juan Merchan of the New York Supreme Court informed the prosecution and defense that some text message information may be withheld. Emil Bove, Trump's attorney, started discussing the text conversations and stated, "This is a text message between Dylan Howard and," but the prosecution stopped him off. Reporting from inside the courtroom during Trump's trial, Catherine Fung of Newsweek said that the prosecution yelled, "Whoa," when they cut off Bove. The criminal trial of Trump, which is still continuing and is being prosecuted by Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg over alleged payments of hush money to former adult film actress Stormy Daniels, continued on Thursday in a Manhattan courtroom, asserting that Trump fraudulently falsified New York business records to conceal crimes that hid damaging information from the public during. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg filed an indictment against the former president in April of last year. Trump was previously subject to a gag order for insulting Merchan's daughter, but he has persisted in his denial of any wrongdoing in the matter. David Pecker,